Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find...
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from...
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital.
How long?
I can't go...
Don't be ashamed.
What? His name is...
Where?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital.
What can you... Do you need medical...
No thanks, sir.
I have...
Thank you, Doc.
I'm a doctor. Silence. I love my profession.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor. Oh, there he is.
Can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here!
I'm Dr. Reed, and...
Okay.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes.
Good. This is despicable. What sort of creature is this?
Not a lot to check, but I should anyway. Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
I don't know where you have to do with an arbitrary loading time. Ooh, got myself. Trash.
I have this thirst for blood.
More and more of these bloody leeches every night. The God more and more.
Let's turn around if I were you.
But I must go to the next town, Hildy.
I cannot enter. It's locked.
It's not a place for you, sir.
God, recruit more and more every year.
When did you join the guard? 2 days. Best turn around if I were you.
Oh, you! Stop there!
Not a good place for a stroll.
Does it go?
Sorry, sir.
Over there!
No admittance.
There's one of them vermin!
Get them weapons ready! You found one! Christ!
It's locked, all right.
Yeesh, funny.
Best stay back, sir!
I'm gonna have to cut through this.
Boys, don't forget, check every roof. You! Get back in the tree!
Stay burning! One of them! So fucking fast!
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Well, that's not nice to say to your neighbor.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it! The wet boots will be proud of me.
Dude, you okay?
Are you all right? If you've been hurt, I can...
Name's Albert.
Remember it. Never heard.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feel.
Goodbye.
Wet boots will be proud of me.
Your friend.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of a street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not...
You don't seem...
I always...
I will see you.
What do you...
Good evening, sir.
There is no...
I'm afraid this medical...
Really?
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Ska bronchitis.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me, just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
By your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine, unable to see the true horror around you.
You look so pale.
Good evening. I know what you're...
The walls of your home will not protect you.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this...
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon.
I heard you're investigating an underground...
Not much, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital.
Ah.
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Dunn.
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before post...
Goodbye.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
For there is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
Some of us come to this world already touched by grace.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Please be my guest. Although I may not...
Really?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service. May I... Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad...
What can you tell me about an old man called...
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'm looking...
Dorothy Crane.
I'll leave...
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
There used to be a house there. Yeah, fine. So I had someone to talk to. Quite literally. And text doesn't count. Somewhere around here I can get my axe.
Against malevolence and trickery. You are blinded by your
I know it was around somewhere in this area. I think it's up there. How long will it take for you to get bored of, always playing Nintendo games?
Smells like rotten meat. One crush the leech, boys! You leeches!
You boys wouldn't mind my friend here, would you? You see, he's rather fond of people.
I'll kill it! Die, beast!
Dude, you're really awesome. Ooh. her back up. And hold it up. Worth his job, human shield. You did worth the job. And here you are, lovely girl. Alright. Have fun playing your Nintendo. Oh! You did not hear. I knew I'd find what I was looking for.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look.
You are blinded by your false faith.
Nope.
I cannot enter.
There's a lot of blood everywhere. Well then. Time to like mom and clean house. In a nice subtle way. Now I know where that goes.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed.
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried.
So my father... Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So?
I'm not bothered.
Do you need any...
Yes, I do.
You'll feel better with...
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like...
Do you...
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me, but...
Goodbye, young.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake. I'd prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, don't you see...
I'm nothing like you.
Yes, you are.
I have to admit your words have come... If you want...
We've not been...
I am...
How did... You mean occupied...
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my home.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future. Who knows? I have...
This war...
No.
Don't be embarrassed.
It's quite awkward to talk.
Do you need some... Well... Good...
Control yourself. Calm. Calm.
I'm thirsty. Give me a drink.
I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative. I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood. I must Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manner. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed? Doctor, you think your warning's scared?
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
This one stinks already.
He's mine!
Ah! Over there! One of them vermin! Steady, boys, we've got one of them! Die, vermin! That's what you do, cages!
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
This one is burning! Kill it, boy! Stop! Yeah! Yeah! I'll kill it! Burn it, boys!
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you were full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right? Say I trust you. But you will still pay the ransom.
I believe I could have...
And since a lady always keeps her promises...
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
I bid you farewell. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it. Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu,
It's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
And why not? What did Stoker say about the Children of the Night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Hey, Doc.
You're lucky to be alive.
This place is...
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of...
Don't play the innocent with me.
I'll leave you for...